Hi everyone, my name's Rishit.
And I'm Shicharan, and we created Cookr. But first, we'd like you to meet someone. This is Matt, your average high school student who wants to succeed in his classes. Unfortunately, Matt has a history test tomorrow, but one Instagram notification is all that it takes for him to get distracted by Instagram for 2 hours. He has the same problem that many other students do, an addiction to scrolling. Over 25% of teens are addicted to social media, with another 40% addicted to technological devices in general. This change is alarming due to a correlation between phone addiction and failing grades at school. 82% of Gen Zers admit that social media has distracted them from their schoolwork.
Yeah, and we noticed this issue within our own school. And where we thought our friends were immune, we actually saw them grow increasingly obsessed with their screens and short form content. Their grades followed the opposite trend of dropping. And from this issue, we saw a market opportunity by taking advantage of what may have seemed like a poor habit of scrolling, but employing it in a beneficial area like the edtech industry. But before I get into Cookr, I'd like to introduce ourselves. So my name is Rishit, and previously I've done a lot of work with LLMs, specifically conducting research and experimenting for better outputs in areas like image understanding, which is crucial for our product.
And I'm a volunteer dedicated to helping adolescents and children explore more about STEM and other subjects with my own tutoring programs. So, with that background, we decided to start Cookr together. Cookr is supposed to help teens and young adults study anything they could dream of. Through our AI prompted study sets, our users can study anything they ever wanted to. Now, we're going to showcase the magic behind Cookr.
So when you first log on to Cookr, you'll see your sign up page, and we've integrated it with Google to make an easy process. So when I click on my email, it'll take me to the home screen, and this basically says pick a subject to get started. Head over to my library where I can view all the sets I've created. And when I click on a set, I can see the notes I have for it, right? So this is the content I uploaded. But let's say you don't have specific notes you'd like to upload, then you can also click on the General tab to give a brief overview of what you want to study. And if I wanted to create a new set, I click on the plus button, I set a title, some content, or I can upload notes by either inputting a file or an image that we extract text from. So right now, let me click on the Let Me Cook button, which allows me to select a mode. So for now, I'll choose multiple choice. And in the backend, what this is basically doing is it's looking over my notes or the general content I've uploaded, and it's formulating questions and also searching the web to find related content that might be useful in this expertise. So yeah, when I get my MCQs, I can answer each question from these four options. So I got this one correct. But let's say it was a question I was stuck on, then I can click on the comments button, which shows me how to solve it. And moreover, I can also favorite the question if it was one that I find important to study. And on laptop, you can also easily switch between sets as you're studying to get different questions. So now let me head back to my library. And at Cookr, we really wanted to integrate a social feature to help people feel connected. So we have public sets where people can basically share their sets for others to use. So you can see how I can add this to library, and I can also view my sets. And so that's basically how exploring sets work, and it also shows me the amount of people that have added a set so I can get a general overview of if it's useful. Now next we have leaderboard, and basically leaderboard is a gamified version we use to help keep people engaged with friendly competition, and the XP here is based on the amount of questions people get right, along with the factor of streak, which is how many days in a row someone has used Cookr. So here we can see that whoever's top 3 and also the entire leaderboard. Now next is the favorites tab. Now in the favorites tab, these are all the questions I've saved. But more importantly, I can filter specific ones out. So if I wanted to study only US history questions, then I can filter those out. I can also re-answer them, so show me what if I got it wrong or right again. And the comments are still there. And lastly, there's the profile tab. Now the profile tab has the amount of XP, my streak, right? And it also allows me to switch plans. And over here, I can edit my profile, say if I wanted to edit my name, or more importantly, if I wanted to change the language I was studying in. So if I'm maybe from China, I can study in Chinese more easily rather than having to do it in English. And that makes our process much more friendly for people globally. So that's a little bit about our app, and yeah, we'll move on. Now that you know a little about how our product works, I'd also like to talk about our traction. Over the past year, Cookr has raised almost $15,000 in revenue in 100 plus countries with 50,000 users. Our profit margins lie at 70%, with huge potential to increase in the next 3 years. Over 5 years, we hope to triple our users with revenue following a similar trend. However, as of the moment, we're focused on raising seed funding.
An investment from places like YBV would fuel our growth in 3 key areas. We'll launch targeted marketing campaigns to rapidly scale our proven user acquisition model. We've demonstrated organic traction, now we need to amplify it. We're also expanding our team with specialized developers, AI engineers, designers who can accelerate our product development and enhance user experience. Most importantly, this funding allows us to outpace our competitors by rapidly expanding our feature set and market reach while they're still stuck with basic flashcard models. This isn't restricted to just one area. It's strategic capital that positions Cookr to dominate the edtech space before competitors can catch up. So just a quick summary as we end off. Cookr is an edtech company looking to revolutionize studying, and it has shown a path of traction, which we hope to continue. Thank you so much for considering us, and we appreciate your time.